You race of cowards! You race of imbeciles! You race of good-for-nothings! If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you had better die!
Very ignorant and foolish, and at the same time,
in Africa, before the Arabs went there and bought the blacks from the other blacks were treated worse in Africa by
Listen,
blacks.
I thank God for slavery, because I wouldn't want to be African. I don't give a damn about Africa. Yeah.
Let me at least introduce the two of you. Django, this is another cheeky black bugger like yourself, Steven. Steven, this here is Django.
Yeah, I'm glad they came and got our motherfucking ass up out of Africa. I don't attach myself to Africa. I'm a proud American.
Yeah.
So
You want us to listen deaf?
I don't say my mama say all things work for the good of those who love the Lord and is called according to his will and his purpose.
Absolutely.
Slavery was a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they rescued that motherfucking ass. I would have hated to grow up in Africa. I ain't bullshit. And what we were there now, man, fuck that. I'm so proud of slavery.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
he's so proud of slaving. He's an idiot. He said one thing. He said, I am proud to be American. But do you know your ancestor? This is what I'm talking about. And why he contradicted himself. If you go back, you're going to listen to. He said one thing. He said, my great grandpa was a slave. My name came from a white master. He said, thanks slave. Oh my gosh. Thanks slave. And he's laughing. Just Lee Peterson is laughing because Charles was said, thank God for slaving. I'm glad I was not there in Africa. Do you know the blacks that they took from Africa, they went to America? Yeah? That's how you became who you are. You are a mix of black blood and white blood. Your great grandpa was a slave. Your great grandpa was a slave. Your name, they remove your name, child, and why? And he forgetting what his own ancestor they went through. Jesus Christ, these ignorant people, they just dumb to realize this.
Django, this is another cheeky black bugger like yourself, Steven. Steven, this here is Django. You two ought to hate each other.
He contradicts himself a lot and he's shitting his own ancestor a lot of time. And to me, that's just ignorance. I want y'all to listen to here the explanation chat and what he's gonna give for his way he got his name. To listen to what he's gonna say, because sometimes when we're speaking, especially majority of us when we're speaking, we need to understand words is so powerful. What we say is so powerful, and we need to know people are watching, especially young people. They're gonna trying to understand really. So when you're speaking, it's about education. Majority of the things that we say is education. It makes a lot of people to think, to analyze, to try to understand. Oh, they came from this, they done this, and you start ignoring that is all where you came from. You start ignoring their past. You're thinking the people that they were before you, they deserve to struggle because you have it better. Trust me, nothing good will come up for you because you're so ignorant about the past, because you're forgetting that history tends to repeat itself because you trying to shit on the people that they came before you. Sometimes when you're speaking, remember, you're speaking and you're trying to give education to other people. So you're making them to think so they can go and study, trying to understand where they came from, where they're going, and who they can become. Because what we say sometimes is sharpen the people that are watching us. Sometimes we need to know when you're saying things, the past is there for us to study. The past is there. We're not going to go out the past to change it. Never. It never works like that, but it's there for us to try to understand. The only thing that I can change is the present. It's for me to speak right now in the present so the people that are watching, they can learn. The people that are watching, they can start to think. The people that are watching, you know what? I can try to make different, even not through me, but through my children, because education is so powerful. It's so powerful. Majority of us, we're trying to think we don't need education. No, we do. Education is what forms you to be a great person. What is a home that forms you to be a great person? Yes, we're gonna fail in so many ways, but trust me, it will sharpen you. No matter how bent you're gonna bend, you're still gonna come back That's the way it works. You can go far, bend or go somewhere, but you're still gonna come back because the foundation you had at home, that's what brings you again. Some people, they can go so far, they never come back and, gone forever. But a lot of us, we do come back. So Chat Noir, he's gonna say something here. He's in the beginning, if you go watch this interview with Jesse Peterson, The Falling State, just go watch it. But his mouth is full of foul language, so disrespect. I would not encourage young people to really watch it because, damn, so much foul language, and I hate people that they swear too much. I don't like them kind of mouth. I don't like it. No, I don't like people that they bring out so much disrespect in their mouth.
My grandfather is a military guy who migrated out of East Texas to Fort Worth, Texas by way of the Air Force. He's the oldest of 17 children. His mother is a lady by the name of Lucille Helton. She was a slave. She was the property of the White Sloan Plantation. And so that's where we get our last name from. My father's name was Freddie White. He joined the Air Force, came to Fort Worth, and most of his brothers migrated to Fort Worth. I thank God for slavery, because I wouldn't want to be African. I don't give a damn about Africa. Yeah.
Okay, as we heard, Chat Noir just spoke over there. Sometimes we need to be smart. What we say, education is very powerful. What I speak about is just opinion. We're all different. He always takes his approach in so many different ways, but we're here to learn. We move away the negative part, especially the way he speaks. You can collect a lot of information from him that you need. Take it, make it in a different way, because that's who, as human, we do. If we look back, back in the history, you see people like Patrice Lumumba. You can like his policy, the way he was striving, so he can grow the country. But in certain part, you'll be like, I don't like that, but this I like. You can go to Sankara, you trying to copy certain thing, you'll be like, yeah, I like this approach. This one I don't like. So human being will like that. You can go to Martin Luther King. You can see the way he walked this earth, the way he's speaking. You'll be like, yeah, I like this part. But this kind of thing, the way he's gone, nah, I don't like that. We pick up information as we go along. You go to Malcolm X, you see the same thing. You'll be like, I like this character. I would like to be like this. But that, I hate. It's like me. I like Malcolm X. I like his approach. But when it comes to Islam, that's the way I stay away from that. I hate that part. That's not me. I can't stand that. So to me, it definitely don't work. And when you go to Kwame Nkrumah, I like his idea of uniting Africa to be African, United States of Africa, because you can go all the way to Marcus Messiah Garvey. You can hear the idea that is coming from Marcus Garvey, and you go to Kwame Nkrumah, you see the idea that they're bringing out. You're thinking like, yeah, this is it. But when you go to other part, you're thinking like, all of this great, but this one I don't like, because human being will like that. There's certain things I do. Somebody's gonna be like, I like that part of him, but the rest of that is garbage. And that's true, because that's who we are. Human, we're like this. We pick up certain information. We pick up slow. The good one, we take. The bad one, the negative one, we throw away. It's like Chat Noir. Can you see that? He's proud of being American. He's proud of the slave in that time because he wasn't there. To him, I'm proud of slaving because I wasn't there. And to me, that's wrong. Very wrong. Because to me, it doesn't matter. Slavery was in that time or is not in this time. Wrong, all of it. Because I still believe until this day, we are still under colonization and slavery, but it's just different way approach. That's why you can see the way the world is moving. And he's forgetting it can still happen in a bad way. Slavery to come back even worse as well. Because look at the weapon that is being held in countries and countries. The thing is, Chat Noir is forgetting we as black people, we don't have the technology. We don't have military. We don't. We are under people that don't like us. We are under people that are commanding us. We don't hold no power. What What makes you're proud of slaving that time, but right now because you think you're not enslaving, that you're proud of being America. You say, thank God you're not enslaving that time. My God, that blow my mind. I'm thinking your ancestor, they went through hardship.
If I thought, had any idea that I'd ever be a slave again, I'd take a gun and just end it all right away. Because you're nothing but a dog. You're not a thing but a dog.
But you're forgetting that because you became so ignorant to think that your life is better than them, or because your life is better than Africa, you think like, I'm not African. Your ancestor, they came from Africa. You mix blood with white master, that's unthinkable to your great grandparents. They have done that. So don't say you're proud. Thank God. It's nothing to be proud of, because you don't have the power. You don't have the capacity. You have the capacity of speaking, but the intelligent way of seeing what can come ahead, you have no idea. Because remember, you're having children. You're gonna go. Your children, they're gonna stay. Do you know what is gonna come for them? No, you have no idea. That's why it's way best for us black people. Let's not forget the past. We need to honor our ancestors that they came before. We have to honor them because the hardship that they have to endure is greater than
You cut tobacco. If they want you to cut all night long out in the field, you cut. And if they want you to hang all night long, you hang tobacco. It didn't matter about your tired, being tired, you're afraid to say you're tired.
we ever imagined. Because if you listen to the tape of the slaving people that it was in the past, slaving, it was underground. It never been about, it was still around, underground, going around. People, they still thinking it went away. It was still around. America, they still pushing people to keep having baby so they can just stay enslaving because they don't want to lose what they had on black. It was crazy. So imagine in the 40, my father is saying they couldn't even say anything around white people. And here you are in 2000. When we tend to ignore the past, this is what we get. So many ignorant people, they will come around. They're forgetting the God that you're thanking, the God that put you in slaving. Because the God that you're serving, the people that they tend to believe in the same God you believe in, they slave your ancestor with the same name of God you worship. Let's stop being ignorant to think the people that they suffer hardship, our ancestor, is something that we can be proud of, or because I wasn't there, let me laugh about it. No, it breaks my heart because I know if I was in that time, I would not be alive. I would be dead. There's certain people that they just can't stand something they'll speak, they'll say. And there was a lot of black men and female, they pay for their life because of nothing, just for being black. There's a lot of black women and men and children and baby that it was unalive just because they were black baby. And you're saying, thank God of slave because I wasn't there. In the Congo in 1700, do you know in King Leopoldo of Belgium, Congo Free State, what he did to the black over there? 10 or 15 million, not just men and female. It was true baby. They all were unalive. They're throwing them. You are white people, they was throwing black baby in America. So don't be proud for something that you wasn't there to see or to experience. Don't be proud or smile about it. Just laughing about it because you feel better like that. Not wrong. I disagree with that. I think we as the people, the black people, we need to do everything so we can honor our ancestor in every way possible, not in a joke way, so we can spit on them, spit on their grave, so for the sacrifice that they went through. My grandfather didn't even know his own parents because of the disaster white people they brought to the African country. So when you're talking about, I am proud of slavery because I wasn't there. My grandparents, they didn't even know their parents where they went. When he started growing, finding himself alone. And you're proud, you're disgraced for throwing your ancestor just because you feel better right now. And you know that there's a million of Black Americans until this day, they suffer racism and discrimination in that nation. And you're proud, and you're walking around with a white master's name, and you're walking around and you're disgracing your ancestor because what? Thank God I wasn't there. We need to understand how to be strong here mentally, and we need to have respect for each other. Let's remove this ignorance to think we're better than the people that they came before us. No, we're not. We're lazy and we're useless in so many ways. They came before us. They were strong. Our ancestors, they were stronger than us, tougher than us. Yes, all of them. In Africa, Europe, America, all them Black that they went across the continent, they were stronger than us and smarter than us. 110%, I'll tell you this. They were. It was just another topic, just my opinion. I hope you can like, subscribe, and share. Please give me a thumb up so we can push a lot of this video. I will catch you all to the next one. Peace.